Welcome back, friends, to another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Lids87 here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Porom to see how worthy she is of your gems. Now, before I do get into it though, friends, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button as it truly helps out the channel. Now, Porom is a character from Final Fantasy IV, and she's going to be making a comeback in Opera Omnia with a brand new LD weapon. In Opera Omnia, she's a magic healer type character with support built into her kit. Now, if you're not familiar with her skills, I'm just going to quickly recap what they do. Her first ability, Cry, is a party-wide brave heal with, in its plus state, there's a chance to inflict up to 2 debuffs on her enemies. Her second ability, Dissidia Brilliance, is a single target HP heal. In its plus state, that heal is more potent, and now she will grant that ally some buffs. With her EX ability, this is party-wide healing, and this can HP overflow by 30%. Let's talk about those debuffs and buffs that are in her kit. Now, with Cry being in its standard state, she will inflict a 30% defense down on her enemies for 4 turns, and when she uses Cry Plus, that defense becomes more potent. 60% defense down on her enemies for 4 turns. Pair this up with a unit that gives your allies increased brave damage, you're going to be seeing some nice numbers. Now, there's a chance to inflict another debuff. That chance is by 25% upon using Cry Plus, and that is Confuse for 1 turns. Now, even though it's a 1 in 4 chance to do so, Confuse is very useful because it will stop the enemies from acting, potentially saving you in certain situations or buying you more time. Now, a buff that she does grant herself with Cry is called Light Arts for 8 turns. This is a stackable buff up to 3 stacks. This is granted by using Cry Plus. She will grant herself 2 stacks, and with her EX ability her EX weapon being at EX plus 2 out of 3 when the quest starts or something in my eyeball, she will grant herself 2 stacks right off of the bat. So literally just use Cry once and you are at 3 stacks. What this is going to be doing for the party, you're going to see an increase to their attack by 10%, 30%, or up to 50%. Brave Attack will become Brave Attack plus, and at 3 stacks, she will gain access to Cry Plus. With her second ability, Dissidia Brilliance Plus, she will grant a selected ally a 70% HP damage resist frame buff for 2 turns, potentially saving them from a very lethal situation. You want to grant this to the entire party, use her EX ability. She can do that with her White Wave party-wide. Another buff that she can grant the selected ally with Dissidia Brilliance Plus is going to be a 20% max brave up for 8 turns. It's pretty low, but I mean, it is what it is. Now, the other stackable buff that she grants herself with Dissidia Brilliance is called Light Wisdom for 6 turns, and max stacks being at 3. She grants herself 2 stacks with Dissidia Brilliance. There's still something in my damn eyeball. Dissidia Brilliance Plus, and with her EX weapon being at EX plus 2 out of 3 when the quest starts, she will gain 2 stacks. The party is going to be seeing an increase to their max rate by 5%, 10%, or 25%. She will gain access to her HP attack plus, and at 3 stacks, Dissidia Brilliance will become its plus state. Now, the final buff with her standard kit, outside of her LD ability or LD weapon, she can grant herself with her EX ability White Wave. It's called White Arcana for 6 turns. This is going to increase the party's max brave overflow by 20% and increase their HP recovery by 20%, meaning it is easier to HP heal your party members. Now, with her brand new LD weapon, her LD ability, Twin Cast Double Flare, she's going to have 3 uses of this. What this is going to be doing, party HP heal by 50% with a 30% max HP overflow. There's going to be brave heal by 30% of own max brave. She's going to do magic brave plus AoE HP damage, and she will grant herself a new frame buff called Twin Conviction. Now, this has party-wide benefits there. It does look like a lot, so let me walk you through this. There's going to, for party-wide, plus 50% stolen max brave overflow, plus 30% gained max brave overflow, 10% HP regen of max HP. She can increase your party's max HP by 20%, and she can prevent KO if your party member's HP is at least 50% of max HP, leaving them at 1 HP. And if your party members' HP are at least, your allies or herself, if your party's HP is at least 100%, then they will gain a plus 20% brave gain. This is going to be very useful for the Lufene Plus era, and we're gonna talk about that here in a moment. Now, another thing that her brand new buff, her LD buff, does for her is that anytime Porom takes a turn, there will be follow-up damage fixing the issues that she has. Her issues from before was that she really doesn't have ways to dump out Brave outside of her HP attack and her EX ability. So you would literally use her abilities, and I was going to say press the buttons, but use her abilities and nothing would happen besides massive Brave gains towards her party members. Now with her LD buff, she can do damage. What this is going to be doing, reduces all enemies brave by 100% of own current HP. Now this is gravity based. No brave damage with this follow-up, and that's very important because this ignores defense and this ignores any form of shields. That HP damage is going to be split based on 100% of total party's current HP, and this will not consume the brave, and this will brave heal the party by 20% of total HP damage dealt. This cannot trigger a chase sequence. Now with her LD boards, this is going to increase the LD abilities brave hits by 2, and this is going to increase the LD's abilities overflows, gained brave, and brave potencies. With her call actions, now her first call actions, I actually forgot to wrote it down. It's going to be Cry. You can inflict that 60% defense down on her enemies by using her Cry call. And with her LD ability, Twin Cast Double Flare Call, Porom's going to come in and do the whole HP heal with the HP overflow. The caller will have a 3-turn effect that is going to increase the party's stolen and gained overflows by 30%. And when the party's HP is at least 100% of a max HP, this will increase their gained brave by 20%. Now, I'm going to be including this portion. I said in my last video, I'm going to say this video and probably a few more videos up until the Lufenia Plus eras, that I'm going to be passing harsher judgments on my worth meter, only because a lot of these characters that we do have right now, they're really good. We're about 2 months away from the Lufenia Plus era, so I believe at this point we should be looking at characters that are going to help us during the Lufenia Plus era. We do have foresight due to the JP side of the game, so it's possible you could come up with your own team compositions to take on the early Lufenia Plus. But those not familiar with Lufenia Plus, hopefully I can help you pick some of these units that are going to help you when that begins. But at the end of the day, friends, it is going to be your stash. Enjoy the game how you see fit. Now, when it comes to the worthiness of Porom, first and foremost, there's going to be a free multi-draw on this banner, so it's possible you can get her weapon for free. Well, her worthiness, I am going to say either pity her damn LD or quit the damn game. Yeah, I'm just kidding, friends. Or am I? No, Porom is really good. You don't necessarily need her. She is a very powerful character. She has a lot in her kit when it comes to survivability, and she receives a lot with her LD weapon, so she is a high-tiered character to add onto your team compositions. As long as you understand team compositions and you pick some of these other upcoming characters, or add them onto the same damn team to further improve your party's damage, you should be just fine. Now, going back to Porom, why I believe she is pity worthy is first and foremost what her base kit brings to the table. I mean, you guys saw that she has the capabilities to inflict a 60% defense down on your enemies. This is going to be very useful during the Lufenia. I mean, it's useful now, but during the Lufenia Plus era, this is going to be even more so true. Because once we're in Lufenia Plus, you're going to see an even higher resistances to brave damage and brave gained, and of course higher defenses. So the more defense and more brave damage, defense down you can inflict on your enemies and increase your party's brave damage, the better off you're going to be. And if you're ever in trouble, she has the capabilities to literally pick an ally, give them an HP damage resist with her second ability, or you can give that 70% HP damage resist to the entire party on top of being a great HP healer. Now with her LD ability, now she's going to be receiving follow-up damage anytime she does anything, and it is gravity based off of 100% of own current HP. Now, the most important part about this is going to be that plus 20% to Brave gain. Like I just mentioned right now, the Lufenia Plus reductions, you're going to see a higher Brave damage reduction and higher Brave gain reductions. So being able to have ways to increase your party's Brave gain is going to make life easier. Trust me, when I started out in Lufenia Plus era, I used some of these characters to Brave gain. I was like, what the hell? I'm hardly gaining any Brave on my party. It's because I didn't have units on my party like Porom or Ishtola to help with that. It's just gonna make life a little bit easier when we reach that era. All right, friends, so those are my reasons why I believe that she is pity worthy of your gems. Again, I'm just having some laughs with this. Again, you don't necessarily need her. She is a very useful character, so if you feel like you want to leave it up to chance and just little tickets, hey, do you, boo-boo. All right, you do you. I believe she is pity worthy. Use them gems to try to get her. If you don't get her LD for free, on the free multi-draw. Now, she does not repeat, or she has yet to repeat on the JP side of the game. So when she does, she will be a crystal level 90 character. It's possible she's going to see adjustments to her kit. That being said, it's going to be quite a while before you get another chance to get her LD weapon or the rest of her kit. All right, friends. So again, at the end of the day, she is worthy of your gem. She is pity worthy if you have to. That is it for this video, friends. I want to thank you guys for watching my How Worthy Are They covering Porom. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments your overall thoughts about Porom. Me personally, I am going to be chasing her. I'm going to be chasing her LD weapon with gems. I do have her fully maxed out up to her EX weapon. So I would love to have her LD. I would love to try her out on the global side of the game. Of course, again, as I did have her on the JP side. So just to make some of these upcoming Lufenias just a little bit easier, because at then this is a team composition games. It's not just her. You got to pair up with some other good units. All right, friends. So again, all your wonderful comments down below. And until next time, friends, good luck and have a good one.